Hey, my beautiful friends, it's your friend Kevin. I'm here with my friends, Freddie the Teddy and Patrick the Bear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're glad you're here. This is your divine inspiration message for today. All right, so here we go. Yesterday, we switched into a new month, which changed our angel numerology number to a 9. So today, we're going into a 1. What does that 1 energy mean? That 1 energy means magical new beginnings, a spark of creation and manifesting our ideas, joyful wishes, far beyond financial wishes. Let the third eye go to work and visualize the wishes that you want to come true. That means creative visualization, meditation. Use the archangels Uriel, Raziel with this number 1 energy and the power of Jupiter when it comes to expanding in the signs of Pisces or Scorpio. Focus on positive details today and be ambitious, be energetic. Now, if you happen to be a number 1 person, your life number is 1, it talks about being brave, determined, a go-getter, strong, full of originality. And a number 1 day works with the divine masculine energy, bringing about new starts, new opportunities, new choices. Now, our Happier Me affirmation card is, my challenge is, help me grow. Always, don't be scared of them, even if you don't see it at the time. Their sole purpose is to make us stronger, for sure. We actually want the contrasts. We actually want these challenges, somewhat difficulties. Never when they show up. Sometimes they're not convenient, but eventually, when we overcome challenges, we see, that needed to happen. I'm going to go into my isms first, my I ams. I am accepting and allowing all the changes in my life with a grateful heart. And so it is. Now, yes, I chose that one on purpose to go with this one. I did it by myself, like I made a conscious effort. The second one is, I am generating and radiating the vibrational energy of joy, abundance, and love. Oh, yes, I am. So it is, and yes, I am, is in the affirmative. I am nurtured, supported, and loved by the universe. This one comes from our friend Joanna. She wrote an ebook about a month or so ago. I don't know if it's still available, but it was loaded with really good affirmations, really good sayings. And I like to give credit where credit's due. I like the idea that we collaborate together to make these things possible. All right, so our brand new Divine Master that comes from Kyle Gray's Divine Masters Oracle is Lady Portia. Lady Portia, for this whole week, is teaching us to overcome limitations, karmic releasing, letting go of the need to be right. So with these challenges that help us grow, we have to look at how Lady Portia, who's with the divine violet flame, is helping us. In her many incantations, she found herself in being the voice of justice and the voice of balance. And now she comes to help past karma, to help us understand the patterns that we are experiencing so that we can unlock the lessons and overcome the setbacks. Her presence is powerful as well as being angelic. Even in the angelic realm, there are forces to be reckoned with, and kind of the way that puts us in our place when we're like, ooh, ego's running amok. So you're being guided this week by Lady Portia to release and let go and dump any need to be right or to prove a point. So if you find yourself in these heavy, emotional, or challenging situations, there's a good chance that you've got some unwanted ego energy encouraging you to make a decision that might be working against what you truly believe, what you want to grow. So rather than supporting you, it's going against you. So Lady Portia comes back and says, you know what, have a little look at this, see how you're feeling. If you find yourself like your jaw clenching up, your fists balling up, find yourself wanting to defend your position on something, remember where's the energy come from? And it might be a pattern. Might be a pattern that somebody else generated that you somehow picked up. It's all energy, my friends. All energy. That's for this week. Now let's see what our Intuitive Whispers Oracle deck. This is a new deck I got from Hay House, which is now, I think, part of Penguin Random House. Intuitive Whispers. And I like the way Maud Hurst sets this up in sections, working with the chakra colors, the chakra energy, from the basal clear on up to the crown chakra, working along with the colors, and also giving us either words to listen to, things to clear, action to take on, those kind of things. So let's see what our whispers are saying. I was asking Gertrude and Beatrice to give me guidance today on where they were, what they were doing, how they were doing it. And they basically, yesterday they were in a classroom. Today it's about choices. They're like, what choices are you making? And are the choices working for you, your friends? And this can also mean choices in relationships. Are the people that you are involved with, the people that you are surrounded with, are they supportive of you? And are you able to support other people? That's kind of, in a way, still part of choices. Let's see. I'm going to go one more round, and I'm going to take a card right off the top. There we go. This card right here. Let's see. Number 9. So this works to the basal chakra. You see how it's red? And it's about listening. It is about taking in what you are listening to. So cards number 1 to 11 work with the red root chakra. And this particularly is concentrating on the throat. See how the light is going to the throat. So when I look at this and I see this number 9 and I see this red circle and I see the light going to the throat, it is about our conversations. So today, not just the conversations you're having with yourself, but the conversations you might be having with other people, or the conversations other people may be having with you. This is also a wonderful card for meditation, for time, finding that quiet time. I think yesterday I spoke about creating an altar, a quiet space, a private space, a space where you go to. Think of whatever space you create as being your personal portal to the divine. Now, if it's an outside space, remember, we are entering a new season in a few weeks. If you're in the southern hemisphere, the South Pacific, you are moving into spring. If you're in the northern hemisphere, you're moving into autumnal weather. So if you're creating this outside portal to be with the elements, an outside altar, nothing wrong with it. But what will you do when the cooler weather kicks in? You may want to say, oh, I'm going to move my altar or my spiritual portal to the back porch or a covered porch, something like that, or somewhere. The other part of creating a portal and creating a little personal spirit space would be bring your elements in. Crystals come from the earth, water, a body of water, a glass of water, some holy water, spiritual water, you can refill it. That's one. Another one. So we've got the earth, we have the water that comes from all from nature. You can also create wood. You can go out, find a twig or a branch of a tree, something that is actually wood. Wood is also grounding. Some people put metal, a piece of metal, a piece of precious metal, gold, silver, tin, copper. Copper is a great metal element you can put on your altar or your portal, and even a brass type of an effigy, like a small statue that's made of metal. If you're going to do that, I would certainly find one of the Hindu gods, any of them, Rama, Brahma. Shiva's a pretty good one, but Shiva's all about transformation, all about changes, destroying and then rebuilding. Ganesh is a wonderful one for removing obstacles, for creating newness. Who's the other one? Lakshmi. Oh, Lakshmi is a fabulous goddess who works with abundance, prosperity, great luxury, all good things. You can even use a brass key if you can find a brass or copper key. These little effigies, these little things that you put in your portal or your altar, brings you to a sense of peace, harmony, lets you meditate in front of it, standing in front of it. Adorn it. It could be a wall, it could be a corner. Adorn it with magical things, something like that. So let's look at this listening card in a little deeper. Thank you, Gertrude and Beatrice, for giving us this little thing about how to create a portal and making the choices. So let's see. First of all, when we're dealing with the throat and when we're looking at karma, it's time to release it. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release your fifth breath with whatever sound the body creates, but don't overthink it. Repeat this several times, 5 or more, getting louder, braver with each release. So this talks about, what are you not saying? What needs to be said and released? What lies have you told yourself? So your throat is letting you know that something's not quite right. And consciously you may know it. Often, sometimes we get sore, tight, hoarse. What do you need to say out loud? What do you need to sing? What do you need to cry about? Sometimes we hold things in, which is where this karma card comes up. I think sometimes too, particularly when we are living in what I would call this vortex, where there's opposing forces going on. I look at it personally, and you choose however you want to look at it, as being the middle ground. Remember, if you're on this channel and you're listening and you're getting something from this, we're that bridge. Heaven and earth, the physical and the non-physical, are doing this. Think of it like plates. They're finding their way to come in together and work together. Think of it like the outer realms, the outer world, our spirit guides, our angels that are whispering to us, are coming in and we're lifting up. That makes sense. Hopefully it does make sense to you. More and more and more channels, more and more and more media, more and more ideas are floating. And if you listen to many of them, they're all beginning to sort of meld together, like all beginning to say, follow the joy, the age of Aquarius, the movement, the new moons, the full moons, the moon phases. We weren't talking about this year, 2, 3 years ago. This is all amping up and expanding. Yes, I'm listening. So we're going to have these conversations. I know I have them. When you're bumping into people, if you are listening to many others who haven't yet reached this point, they will. Sometimes you have a voice. Sometimes you want to say something. You want to let it out. Clear that throat. Clear out what you're about to say, what you're going to project, what you're going to convey. I think I'm making sense. Yes. You're always going to be nurtured and supported by the universe, always. And follow your truth, follow your heart, follow what's in here, follow your intuition. Clear out your languaging. That's, I think, what I'm here to say. Well, my friends, that's it for today. I posted a video about what's coming up on the 13th of September, which is dropping what you know and finding a fresh way to look at things in my Woo Woo Lounge program. I've got to redo it because I put the wrong date in there. It's Friday the 13th of September, 6:30 on my Zoom channel. So go over there, have a little look-see. And if it's something you're interested in, buy a ticket and I'll see you there. All right, my friends, bye for now. See you tomorrow. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.